Okay, so let me tell you one thing. Book review presentation. Today we have 8 eminent speakers from the business English course, which has been trained by our most favored and most eloquent trainer, Mr. Piyush Bhatia. And today we have given some opportunities to these 8 participants to come across and give a presentation about the book they have read. And it's not easy as you think it is, because it's not just about reading. It's also about understanding, inculcating, implementing, applying that knowledge of the particular book inside them, making them and converting them into a PPT. Imagine a book which will take you days to read. They have gone across a long way to compile it into a 15 to 20-minute presentation. That means you people are going to be rich with knowledge of 8 books in this 2 hours time. Right? Yes. Are you happy? Yes. Excited? Yes. Oh my God, excitement is dead. Excited? Yes. Thank you. Right, so let me ask the participants, are you ready? Yes. Yes. Louder? Yes. Yes. So, guys, friends, we're going to start with this presentation as on today, right now, and we have the first speaker over here, who is none other than. Oh, let me just, you don't know the name. What am I asking you to guess for? Right, she is a finance manager in About India pharmaceutical company. She has a rich experience of 10 years. Her key strengths has been all along is she's a well-organized person. She's a team player. She's a fantastic quick learner. She learns very quick and also a very hard worker. Yeah. She likes to read fictions, that is books which are fictions, and also listening to music. She came to BM because she wanted to improve her fear of public speaking. That we are all going to witness it today, right, Poonam? Yeah. Let's see, how far you are going to achieve this objective. She has won accolades for her team performance in her function, like the area of operation has applauded her for the best performance, and she has also been awarded for the key role player in her SAP and ERP implementation. I believe the technicalities will be better known to Poonam, but I'm sure it's going to be a very long and successful career for her. Friends, fellow men, please give a round of applause for Poonam Tambe.
Thank you, Suresh. Wow, what a pleasant Sunday. It's my immense pleasure to see you all over here, and thanks to BM English for giving me this opportunity. So friends, you remember the launch of Air Deccan? It's a first low airfare travel agency in aviation industry. It created a history. It was a nano. Its mission was to fly every common man, and it's a nano in the aviation industry. What Nano did? Nano converted their 2-wheeler customer into the 4-wheeler. The same thing, the same strategy Air Deccan had applied, and they converted train traveler to air passenger. So it's a big transformation. And believe me friends, after the launch of Air Deccan, all the domestic airplanes reduced their cost and also applied their business strategy and the business model to succeed into the business. So what's that? That's the transformation. That's the change. So friends, what is a change? A change is a decision you take in life. A change is an action you do. A change is a transformation. A change is a choice you made in life to succeed. Right? Yes. So, change is not so easy and it's inevitable. And change is around us. Right? But we try to either ignore it or avoid it. Why? Because we are afraid to change. We are afraid to change. So, it's my immense pleasure to take you through the book review. Who moved Dr. Spencer Johnson. It's an amazing book. Tells about how to deal with the change in your life and in your work. So friends, as the name suggested, who moved my cheese? So, what is the cheese over here? Is it a Amul cheese? No. So, what is a cheese? Cheese. Cheese is the thing you want in your life. So, it may be your family, it may be relation, it may be success, it may be freedom, it might be happiness, relation, every desire you like, you want in your life. So friends, the story is very simple. There are 4 characters in the book, and there is a maze. Maze is a place where you look for your cheese. And the 4 characters, the 2 mice, one is Sneefy and second one is Curry. And 2 little people. 2 little people, Ham and Haw. Sneef and Scurry possess a small brain but good instinct. And 2 little people, Ham and Haw, with a complex mind and lots of emotions and belief. So all they ran through the maze to find their own kind of cheese to nourish them and to make them happy. We also do the same thing in our life. So finally, eventually, one fine day, they got their own kind of cheese in the maze. So they become happy. And they found the cheese in the station cheese C. So every morning, these 4 people got up and headed towards maze in the station C and had their cheese. So these 2 people, Ham and Haw, were thought of that they deserve a cheese. So their success, their confidence become converted into the arrogance of ignorance. So what happened? They didn't realize the cheese supply is getting smaller. But the mice, 2 little mice, noticed that the supply is getting smaller and smaller. One day, what happened? When these mice came into the maze, they found that there is no cheese. But with the good instincts, they did over-analyze the situation. They quickly off in search of a new cheese. But these 2 people were not informed about it. So what they thought? These 2 mice thought, smell the cheese often, so you know when it is getting old. The strategy they have applied to mice. Smell the cheese often, so you know when it is getting old. And friends, they quickly went to the next in search of a new cheese. Later on the same day, when these 2 people came, they found the same situation. Ham and Haw yelled, screamed, who moved my cheese? But the Haw decided to go further. Because if you do not change, you become extinct. If you do not change, friends, you become extinct. Why? If you see the Nokia, what happened to Nokia brand? They did not adopt the change of Android smartphone. So their brand, which was stopped, came down just because they have become extinct. So friends, these 2 mice went ahead and then Haw decided to move ahead in search of a new cheese. But Ham stayed back in the station C. While moving ahead, he realized that we have to move further in search of a new cheese in the mess, and he got some insight. So what he got some insight, the quicker you let go of old cheese, the sooner you find cheese. Friends, apply this in your life. The quicker you let go of your old cheese, the sooner you find new cheese. And also, what would you do if you don't afraid, were not afraid? So you apply these principles in your life. And one more thing they got, it's always safer to search in the maze for the maze than to remain in the cheeseless situation. It's not suitable to remain in the cheeseless situation. You have to move ahead. So friends, you have seen these four characters, how they react when the situation changed. So we have to apply the same principles in our life, in our busy schedule. So we can relate this into the one or two examples. So friends, remember those struggles when you want to become a doctor, a lawyer, a chartered accountant, doctor, engineer in your life. And by your qualification, by your profession, you reach that level. You got a job in MNC, you got a position, you got everything in life. But friends, I have seen the people whose promotion got stuck up because not having a better communication, not having a presentation skill to move ahead. So, only having a qualification or a higher education does not lead to you higher position. To remain into the higher position, you have to think, you have to change. So, and nowadays a training says that the HR, after spending 10-15 years in your company, someday your HR comes to you and say bye to you. So what happened? So what you said, who moved my promotions? Who moved my cheese? Who moved my job? The job which I want, a position which I want in my life. Yes? So what to do? So the people, you do not sit and cry at that time. You have to smell the cheese. You have to smell the surrounding. You have to get up and analyze yourself. Enhance your soft skill by better presentation, by enrolling the programs, develop your soft skill, better communication, by taking the knowledge, by attending the training program, by upgrading your knowledge. Here we can take another example of personal life where you face a bad relationship with your spouse, friends, or relatives. And sometimes what happens? Our words affect them. Our words hurt them. So what to do in this situation? Yes friends, we have to apply the principles. You have to let go of your old cheese. So what is the old cheese over here? It's an old behavior. You have to let go of your old behavior rather than letting go of your relation. Remember friends, so letting go of an old behavior which is causing a bad relationship with you can develop a good relation, can convert it into the good relationship, right? So it's better to move ahead, to change your behavior and see how your relations get blossomed. So friends, change is inevitable as we see, but change is a reaction to the transformation. So change has 3 stages: ending, neutral zone and beginning. So at the ending, you feel stress, you feel stress, you feel frustration, you feel frustration, and later on at the neutral zone, you think and sit back and think about yourself. And the beginning, you start analyze yourself, your hopes get developed, your confidence, your excellence level develops. So friends, so what we can do? Change happens. Adapt to change, monitor change. Adapt to change quickly, then change, then enjoy the change, and be ready for another change. So we have to apply these principles in our life. And when you move beyond the fear, you feel free. So friends, the change is hard at first, messy at middle, but gorgeous at end. But you know friends, making a big change in life is very scary. But it's better than scary. The next is regrets. So if you want to go ahead, you have to change it now. And friends, your life can be better, but not by chance, but by change. And friends, life has no remote control. So you get up and change it. And friends, it's my immense pleasure to listening for me. And last and not least, the world is very small. We meet sometime again soon. Thank you.